Africa is a continent brimming with stories. For centuries, its people have woven tales that capture the essence of life, love, struggle, and hope. From ancient myths and legends to modern novels and poems, African literature offers a rich tapestry of human experience. It's a journey through time, taking us from the heart of ancient empires to the bustling streets of modern cities. It introduces us to a diverse cast of characters, each with their own unique story to tell. African literature is not a monolith. It's a vibrant mosaic of voices, languages, and styles. Each region, each culture within this vast continent contributes its own unique flavor to the literary landscape. From the sweeping epics of North Africa to the poignant poetry of the South, every corner of the continent resonates with the power of storytelling. This literary journey is an invitation to explore the heart and soul of Africa. It's a chance to listen to the voices of its people, to understand their history, and to appreciate their unique perspectives on the world. Long before the written word, stories in Africa were passed down through generations by word of mouth. This oral tradition, rich in proverbs, myths, and folk tales, formed the bedrock of African literature. These stories, often told by skilled storytellers known as griots, served as a repository of wisdom, history, and cultural values. Imagine sitting around a crackling fire, the night air alive with the sounds of the savannah. A griot, their voice filled with emotion, recounts the heroic deeds of ancestors, the lessons learned from ancient proverbs, and the cautionary tales that kept communities strong. These stories weren't just entertainment, they were a vital part of life, shaping beliefs, reinforcing social norms, and connecting people to their past. This oral tradition, though ancient, remains vibrantly alive today. It continues to inspire new generations of writers, infusing their work with the rhythms, imagery, and wisdom of their ancestors. The arrival of writing, particularly during the colonial period, marked a significant turning point in African literary history. While oral traditions continued to thrive, the written word offered new avenues for expression and preservation. African writers began to document their stories, languages, and cultures in written form, ensuring their survival for future generations. This transition from oral to written literature was not without its challenges. Colonial languages often became the dominant languages of writing, creating a complex relationship between African languages and literary expression. However, African writers embraced this new medium, adapting traditional storytelling techniques to the written form and forging new literary styles. The emergence of written literature allowed African stories to reach a wider audience, both within and beyond the continent. It paved the way for a new era of literary expression, one that would eventually challenge colonial narratives and give voice to the aspirations of a newly independent Africa. The colonial period cast a long shadow over African literature. Colonial powers often suppressed indigenous languages and cultures, promoting their own narratives and worldviews. African writers during this time faced censorship, limited publishing opportunities, and the constant pressure to conform to European literary standards. Despite these challenges, African writers found ways to resist and subvert colonial influence. They used literature to challenge stereotypes, expose injustices, and assert their cultural identity. Their work often explored themes of colonialism, identity, and the clash between tradition and modernity. This period saw the emergence of early pioneers of African literature who dared to challenge the status quo. Their writings, often infused with subtle resistance, laid the groundwork for the literary explosion that would follow independence.